Whether you're an experienced cruiser,
There she is, our girl.
My favourite chef.
a first-time seafarer,
Wonderful. I think the state's bigger than me.
or keen to make a big splash, there's one thing we Brits are all on board with. We love cruising.
This is something like a queen or a princess would have.
British demand for cruises is higher than ever.
Cruising is like our dream holiday. All those amazing places, the entertainment, the food, the drink.
There's romantic locations,
I want to ask you something.
breathtaking views,
Why would you not want to live somewhere like this?
exciting activities,
Been looking forward to this one.
and treats and tipples galore. And although it isn't without its ups and downs, it's odds on that for fun in the sun,
Could do this, as I say, every night. Love it.
you'll love cruising the Med. Travelling with us this week, cruising newbies 4-year-old Kayla and her dad, Scotty,
Which flavour do you like?
who yesterday cooked up a storm making margarita pizzas in Naples.
Yeah.
Next up, the Suryavanshi family from Essex, who've never had a proper holiday together, despite Dad Suraj having previously worked on a cruise himself. They decided to shelter from the morning rain showers, staying on board and enjoying activities indoors.
Let's have fun on ship instead.
And finally, Linda and Jeff, our travel buddy cousins, who bicker like cat and dog, but love each other deep down. While exploring Naples, Linda flashed the cash as she stocked up on some fancy Italian fashion and spent most of the day shopping, much to Jeff's delight.
Hey, she's trying on a dress. Another one. What's she like?
Each day, our guests will be experiencing activities on
Circle to the right, circle to the left.
and off the ship,
Let's build a sandcastle. We can use our fingers and hands.
as we lay the culture and commerce of stunning Mediterranean towns at the feet of our passengers. Yesterday, the ship set sail from Naples in Italy as our guests waved goodbye to the Italian coastline. For the last 24 hours of their cruise, they won't set foot on land as the ship takes on an epic stretch across the seas towards her final stop in Barcelona. It's 9:30 a.m. and cousins Linda and Jeff are starting the last day of their holiday with some much-needed rest and relaxation. They've hired a cabana in the adults-only retreat area and are starting their day gently with some non-alcoholic cocktails.
Can I have a zero mojito, please? Yep.
And can I have the Caribbean island iced tea, please, Chris? Thank you.
Thank you.
This week has been an experiment for these first-time cruisers to see if they could get on board with life sailing the seven seas.
I've definitely got the feel to go cruising again. What about yourself?
I haven't made my mind up yet.
I'm still loving every minute of the cruise and it is changing my mind. I'm really enjoying ship life.
That's a big thumbs up from Jeff, but Linda remains just a touch more difficult to impress.
I'm beginning to enjoy cruising more. I'm teetering on the edge at the moment.
Jeff still remains optimistic that Linda will change her mind.
I think she's actually coming round and I think she would actually go cruising again. Slowly but surely, she's starting to enjoy the activities.
Whatever they previously thought about cruising, there's no denying that Linda and Jeff have certainly thrown themselves into everything they've done this week. But it's taken its toll on Jeff.
I think I'll have to go to the doctor later on about the knee.
Why? What's wrong with your knee?
It's still playing up, it's still very, very sore.
Okay, I'm sure it'll be fine. You'll live.
Remind me never to seek medical advice from Linda.
There's always some problem with Jeff, some ailment. I'm sure it'll be fine. he has so many scrapes and God knows what he gets into. I just ignore it.
With Jeff out of action, how on earth will Linda fill her day?
There was an officers versus guests quiz. I'm going to go in for that, see if I can win anything.
You know, when you go off to the quiz, I
Yep.
think I'll go and see the doctor then, go down to the medical centre.
Solo on the quiz, I've got no problem with that. Sometimes he can be a hindrance, let alone a help.
And that's not the only thing that Jeff might have to miss out on.
There's a good chance I might not be able to accompany you later in the dancing.
Perfect. Don't have any issue with that.
I thought you were going to say something like that. You haven't got a problem then?
No, not at all.
Good, good, good.
If Jeff leaves me on my own, I can't think of anything better. I'll talk to anybody and anything.
Sounds like you two should holiday alone in future.
We both like very different things. I mean, he gives me a running commentary day in and day out, and I can be quiet.
Well, we're not joined at the hip. Thank God.
I'm happier with my own company. I don't need to have anybody around to have incessant chatter. Oh, right, do not disturb now. I need a drink and sun.
Do not disturb? With Jeff around, not a chance.
I don't mind relaxing, but I like to sort of sit up and be a bit nosy, I think. Listen to people's conversations. I think I'm missing out on something, you see, if I just lay back. So you try and win the quiz for us.
Of course I will.
Shush, Jeff. Let Linda have a bit of peace and quiet before she throws you overboard. It's mid-morning in the Mediterranean, and while Linda psychs herself up for the guests versus officers quiz, Dad Scotty and his 4-year-old daughter Kayla are getting their fill of ice cream before heading back to Blighty.
Can I have one vanilla, please? And can I have a amaretto one, please, on a cone? It's our last day on the ship today, so we're very excited. Apparently it's going to be a festival going on, so very much looking forward to seeing what's going on there.
But before they start raving and misbehaving at the festival, it's time to chill out a bit.
Ooh, look at that.
What flavour did you go for, Kayla?
Vanilla ice cream.
Right, should we go on the Seawalk and meet it, babe? Oh, wow, that really is amaretto flavour.
With ice cream in hand, it's time to check out one of the ship's unique features.
What's this, Kayla?
Seawalk.
Seawalk, yeah.
Located on the starboard side of the ship, near its main pool area, the Seawalk extends nearly 30 feet from the side of the ship, and the glass walls and floors allow sweeping views of the ocean. It has proved to be a favourite vantage point for 4-year-old Kayla.
If I was to sum up what her favourite part of the ship was, I would say it would be the Seawalk. The pool and the free ice cream was definitely up there. It would be hard to toss up between the three of them, but I do remember how much delight she had every time we went past the Seawalk. But we don't call it the Seawalk when we're at port, though. We say it's the pavement walk.
To be fair, that is accurate.
Every time we come up the stairs, it's like Seawalk, and we'd run over to it. It's crazy because it's just like a little walkway. It literally was like a brand new experience every time for Kayla, because every time she got to run over it, she could see a different part of the sea or a different part of whatever we was cruising past at that time. As soon as I shouted Seawalk, she would just jump up with delight.
Oh, we're walking on the sea.
We're walking on the sea.
Woo!
After today's experience of the Seawalk, our favourite father and daughter duo head to the pool deck to finish off their ice creams and reflect on their highlights of the week.
Try 'em on. Here's that powder.
It's creamy, isn't it? You've had some good ice cream, haven't you, since we've been away? Where have we been eating ice cream?
Great.
Yeah, you had it in Athens, and you had it in Santorini, then you had it in Italy. What's your favourite flavour?
Vanilla and chocolate.
I don't know how I can say this without sounding too cheesy, but I sort of found myself sort of looking at Kayla a bit this morning with a smile on my face, and I just sort of feel more closer to her now after this week. Having fun, playing games, laughing together, something I'm going to remember for a very long time. And I can't stop smiling about it, to be fair. It's really nice. It's quite sad we're going home tomorrow, aren't we? Yeah. It's going to be a shame. It's hard to actually explain exactly how I was feeling because I was very blessed and happy to have experienced it. And at the same time thinking to myself, wow, if we're ever going to be able to do this again, it was quite sad and daunting knowing that it was going to come to an end.
Finished!
What? You've finished already? Where did it go? Wow. What's happening downstairs?
There's the word downstairs!
Brilliant. It is. You're dead excited, aren't you?
Dance, 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 dance.
Today we're all at sea as we head to Barcelona, where our guests will disembark tomorrow. On sea days, the entertainment team are firing on all cylinders to ensure that guests are kept happy. There is no boredom allowed on board this ship, so there are all kinds of optional activities to keep people busy. But for the Surya Vanji family, they're making the most of the onboard entertainment, starting with a paper aeroplane competition.
Look, this is how you're building a plane, Yana.
The idea is to create a plane that can be launched from deck 7 and sail gently down towards the Piazza and through a hoop on deck 5. Sounds easy, right?
We used to make a lot of these when we were kids. I used to make different kinds. But today I'm going to make something which is supercharged and extremely powerful. It's going to be one of the best planes in the whole crowd. I don't doubt my engineering. It also depends how I fly it. Perfect engineering. Now the pressure's on me, as I said. Me as a pilot. How would I perform? Not really sure. So let's go and find out.
I was really excited at the thought of making planes because I've made a lot of planes since I was a kid. So I was super confident about the engineering side of it.
Suraj does enjoy a lot of art and craft work. He's an artist. He loves to paint and he loves to do different craft works.
Father of 2, Siraj, not only has a wealth of experience in paper plane making, he also has some rather interesting tactics.
I'm going to charge it. It's a hybrid.
OK.
Shall we call it Concorde Suraj?
I guess it's got a wing to it.
Some blessings.
You are taking the term wind beneath my wings to a whole new level there, Siraj.
Blow some air in there.
The flying paper plane activity was very nicely organized. Flying it from the first floor in the hoop, which was on the ground floor. It was fun to see, and it does require tactics to win it. It's not that simple.
So I call it Suraj Concorde. We are trying to charge it. It's a hybrid.
You're trying to charge your plane?
Yeah, it's a hybrid.
You do know it's paper, right?
Yeah, I know.
I don't think it's going to hold.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, fly!
Something to do with my aiming, clearly.
So close, and yet so far.
It did travel a lot of distance, but the only problem was I didn't fly it properly. I think I should have taken my time and I should have aimed it right, and I would have definitely made it through.
Yeah, we're flying an aeroplane.
Can anyone show us how it's done?
3, 2, 1, fly!
Oh, we had a winner. Well done.
So it was really good to see how everyone was working towards winning this competition. It did seem like a very easy task, but it wasn't until you actually make that plane fly in the air, hoping that it would pass through the hoop. It definitely didn't seem like an easy task after you actually do it.
Sadly, no prizes for Siraj and his paper plane. But like Linda, he's also signed up to take part in the Guests versus Officers Trivia Challenge. Let's hope his general knowledge experience has less turbulence. As the ship makes her way steadily towards the eastern coast of Spain, and with all paper planes now safely landed, the Piazza is suddenly awash with white uniforms. It's the officers. This afternoon, our officers have the pride of the ship resting on their shoulders as they step away from their usual duties and compete head-to-head with the guests. The guests' team is headed up by our very own Siraj, and as promised, Linda's turned up too.
So the captain of the ship had his own team and I was on the other side. So it was a great opportunity for me to lead my team, which were my fellow passengers. And it was really nice to see everyone working together towards a common goal.
So Raj, make your team get ready down here because we're just about to be ready to start our officer versus guest Jenga Trivia Challenge.
Jenga? I thought it was a quiz. Still, our guests' team is looking confident, whatever the challenge is.
The trivia challenge was actually a bit of fun. There was people from actually all over the world, which was nice. So we're in competition with the crew. You had this tower of different coloured blocks, and whoever got a question wrong then nominated somebody to take a block out. But you have to be careful where you take the block out, otherwise the whole lot will collapse and you've lost.
So we know the rules. Let's get to it. Right, Dan?
All right, first question. What is the Italian word for coast? What is the Italian word for coast?
Oh, I know this. Pick me, pick me.
Confirm with the team.
It's got to be Costa. Is it, or is that Spanish? I'm not book smart. General knowledge, yes, I'm fine with that, but book smart, no. I'd like to think I know quite a bit. Maybe not the wrong things, but that's fine. So yeah, we all sort of mucked in with the answers.
The team's happy with the answer, Costa.
That is the wrong answer. The answer I have got down here is Riviera, is the correct answer we were looking for, Riviera.
That was a bummer. We got it wrong, unfortunately. So we had to take one of the blocks out.
Siraj, who are you going to nominate to remove the first block for your team? Who's it going to be?
Go for it.
All right, we're going to place the safety apparatus on you. Call safety first here on board the Regal Princess.
That seems a bit excessive. Maybe they're worried Siraj might start flying his paper aeroplane around again.
No messing around, first block. Now, just remember there's one hand only.
It was great because I got to see other passengers and speak to them. So I got to know new people. And that's what you do when you just be in the moment and take up new challenges. You get to meet new people, and that's why I love taking up such challenges.
Okay. On what day of the week did World War II begin?
Oh.
No cheating, no Googling.
No idea.
My job as a team leader was just to bring the team together and take a common vote, and that's what we did. I said to them, just think about it, have a bit of a moment, don't rush into any of the answers, and give your final say after you've all discussed.
It would be a Sunday.
Why? Oh, you know what? None of us have got a clue. You might as well say anything.
I bet Jeff would know this one. Just saying.
Go on, your time's up.
Happy with that?
Yeah, get
Click.
Yeah. All right, give it to me, lady.
Right. So we're going to go with Manic Monday. Because all bad things start on a Monday.
I like your logic, but it is incorrect, I'm afraid, my friend. It was Friday, the 1st of September, it was Friday. Which means, Siraj, you're going to nominate one of your team to remove a Jenga block down here.
This time it's going to be the lovely lady.
Right, the lovely lady in orange, come on down.
Wait, that's our Linda.
Oh my God.
Go on, Linda. You can do it.
It was absolutely terrifying, the thought of me having to push the block out. You actually have to look to see where you're going to push this block out, because you don't want to let your teammates down and collapse the whole lot.
All right, remember, one hand only. Once you touch a block, it is the one you must remove. That one is pretty stuck. Go back the other way. Yeah. Oh, she's going for the classic poke and push method.
Let our nails do all the work. Nice and steady.
Go steady, Linda. You've got this.
One hand placed on top. Excellent effort, well done down here.
Bravo, Linda. Nicely done. But now there's another wrong answer for Siraj's team, and this guy doesn't look quite as confident.
Which means our winning team today was victorious. It's the officer team.
Oh, never mind.
I always take these challenges to my chin, and obviously you aim to win, but I prefer to enjoy these experiences as opposed to get really competitive and really get upset because of the fact that I'm losing.
Commiserations to the team.
This was fun. This is amazing. I think I enjoyed it, and I think the team enjoyed it as well. Fortunately, we lost, but I like the team spirit. People are coming together, playing some games, having fun.
It's scary when you push that brick. Oh my God, it's going to go! No, it was good fun. It was good fun.
And you're sure you didn't miss Jeff?
No, if I missed Jeff, no, because he would have wrecked the whole thing.
Speaking of Jeff, while Linda's been busy quizzing and poking, he's been getting poked too while quizzing the doctor about his knee down at the ship's medical centre.
OK, what did Il Dottore say?
I've got a strained muscle. He said, put the ice on again, take the ibuprofen and the gel, and you should be OK. But there's one thing I can't do, unfortunately.
What's that?
That's the dancing. So I'm gutted about that.
You've been dying to get out of that.
No, I really am disappointed because I'd like to have carried that on.
No, I wouldn't have liked you to. It was wonderful news for me.
You probably punched the air. So yeah, but apart from that, I'm fine.
OK, all right then.
I'm sure Linda won't have any problems finding a new dance partner, but sadly for Jeff, he'll just have to be a seated cheerleader.
That actually was upset because I was looking forward to it, to be quite honest. I had all my gear all ready to put on, my dancing shoes. So yeah, I was gutted really, I must admit.
It's 2 p.m. and once again we're at the heart of the ship, the Piazza, which has now been transformed into a bustling hub of activity as the Mediterranean festival begins. And 4-year-old Kayla has been looking forward to this fun fest all morning.
Come this way.
I want to get my hands.
You want to get your hands painted? You do, don't you?
The festival was a great idea. You can see that they've gone out their way to really put on a festival for everyone. You know, being on sea throughout the whole day, it's an activity that they thought of for both families and all guests. So kids, parents, the elderly can all get involved in.
But it looks like someone else we know has beat Kayla to the hand-painting stand. It's Suraj and Sneha's daughter, Agni.
What do you want to get painted on your hand? It was really a great day on the last day. The day was filled with activities and we were so busy. It was really to another that we forgot that it's our last day and we were living in the moment.
What do you want, my love? Butterfly. Which one is your favorite color? Is it pink? Perfect.
I think this is the best butterfly ever.
Well, it's definitely the best butterfly I've seen today.
Wow, Agni.
During the week, the little ones have had a chance to make friends, dance and play together. And it just happens that there's space for a small one to have her hand painted straight after Agni.
Ah, Kayla.
How you doing?
All good.
Yeah? Busy, isn't it?
Yeah, it
Never
is.
expected to be so busy. Kayla really wants to get hers done.
She did manage to get her hand painted. The space came free and she really wanted to get a butterfly painted onto her hand. So she gets to do that. That was her main thing she wanted to do.
Kayla, what are you planning to get on?
A butterfly.
Oh, you want the same butterfly? It was really nice to see Agni and Yana get along really well with Kayla. I think it was lovely for her to have a play friend and at the cruise, and she thoroughly enjoyed it. It was cute to see them all having good time together.
They want a matching butterfly. Interesting.
I think Daddy should get a butterfly tattoo, a real one.
I'm surprised you haven't already, Scotty.
A lot of my tattoos are themed around Kayla since she's been born. I've got Kayla's name on the back of me. I've got her star sign. I've got things done in German colours and Portuguese colours. I've got her name in Hebrew. There are portraits there.
Is there any room for any more?
We've just got an agreement with a tattooist in Torquay that will allow her to come along, and that I'll be able to go and take her down there and get a ship-themed tattoo about this experience.
A ship-themed tattoo. That sounds like something I can get on board with. What a great way to celebrate your trip, Scotty.
What'd you say, Kayla?
Thank you. You're welcome, my love.
Good girl.
We're halfway through the last day of the cruise for this week's holidaymakers, and as we spend the day at sea en route to Barcelona, our guests are experiencing what cruising is like when there's no land in sight. All day the ship has been bursting with activities, and the Mediterranean Festival has taken it out of little Yana. So while she's getting 40 winks, the rest of the family have found a quieter area to get arts and crafty.
You want to do some craft work, Agni? Are you sure? But do you want to do it without Yana because she's fast asleep?
Yana was busy running around and jumping around, and by afternoon she was asleep. So we thought of using this time to teach Agni something new. So we took Agni to Caesar. He was teaching quilling that afternoon, and Agni learned something new to do with the paper.
Hola.
Hola, yeah, welcome.
You're probably not the only one who's never heard of quilling. The craft of paper quilling is creating artistic designs by using strips of paper that are rolled, looped, curled and twisted to create different shapes to decorate greetings cards, pictures and even jewellery.
Can you teach me how to paint it?
Yes, of course, princess. So first, we need to take one piece of paper. Then you have one and I have one. Then you need to take this tool.
As well.
Oh yes, right here, please. You can join us.
Thank you.
As well, you can take a piece of paper, any color. So what we are going to be doing first, here there is a small hole. It has to be the paper in the middle.
Agni enjoys a lot of art and crafts. Caesar, as a teacher, was listening to Agni and he was quite patient. So I'm sure he must have had kids of her age come to him before to learn this. So he had his own techniques to teach Agni, and she did learn.
It was so good to see that she's got that creative side to her. She's really into it, and we could really see that she finds herself very engaging.
Excellent.
Well done,
Very good.
excellent, Agni.
Very
Nah,
good.
Very good.
Oh, she's doing it.
And it's not just Agni getting to grips with it.
So, you know, you make these different shapes after you roll it.
After you
So
roll
how do you try and make different shapes out of it? You just press any of the corners.
You press any of the corners and you start creating.
So there's a bit of sculpting involved as well. Use your fingers and press at the right place.
Even I learned some. I made some great shapes.
Yeah, me too. I tried my hand on quilling for the first time too. So it was good for all of us as a family.
Yeah. I remember I made a heart. That's the closest I got.
What about the girls? Are they into any art as
They're
well?
always running after water and paper. Coloring, craft work.
Our walls are painted.
My flat's white in color, and it's not white anymore.
It sounds like these kids could give Banksy a run for his money.
She loves to do tattooing. If she's wearing shorts, she likes to draw on herself.
Maybe Agni should design Scotty's ship tattoo as well.
I'm making a gift for Willow.
Oh, you're making a gift for Willow. Oh, you know what? Willow is going to be so happy. Are you going to tell her all about your cruise?
Yeah.
She put things together and made a special card for a friend named Willow, who's a classmate, and she was really excited to take it back to her.
Hey, so nice.
This is a beautiful card to give to Willow and say to her, I miss you. Good girl.
It's now early evening, and all across the ship, guests are getting ready to go all out for the last night of the cruise. As ever, there is plenty on offer from fine dining to live music. But our favourite cousins, Linda and Jeff, have got their glad rags on as Linda has her sights set on the dance floor.
Ready to dance. Salsa. Yes.
Without me.
Even better. Jeff can't dance, which is a godsend. Who I'm going to dance with, I have no idea. Who I'm hoping to dance with is somebody who can actually salsa, which makes life a lot easier because you're meant to follow the man.
You should say Jeff can't dance because of his knee, otherwise it sounds like Jeff can't dance.
You haven't stopped saying about your knee.
I know, but you have to say that.
Do I have to say that?
Well, people don't know
No,
otherwise.
see...
Oh, Jeff, of course we know you can't dance because of your knee. You've not stopped talking about it all day.
It's the last night.
L'chaim.
I'm actually gutted that I'm not doing it because I'd love to have done it.
Are you gutted you're not dancing or you're not dancing with me?
As guests arrive, it's time to get this party started.
Good evening, everybody. How are you doing tonight? Let's have some fun, shall we?
Yay!
And it's not long before Caesar spots our Linda and whisks her away for a dance.
Hola, Linda.
Hello.
Would you like to dance with me?
I'd love to.
I'm gonna take good care of that, of her, sir.
Thank you.
Oh, what a Prince Charming you are, Caesar.
In your hand.
As Caesar sweeps Linda off her feet, Jeff is enjoying the show.
Yeah, very nice.
Terrific moves. Absolutely great moves. I thought, actually, sitting at the side watching Linda dancing, she was fantastic. Really, really good. She was really impressive, I must admit.
Gracias.
That's great.
Thank you so much.
I loved the evening, and then I got told afterwards we'd finished that he loved dancing with me because normally people only do one dance with him and are on the floor dead, and I just carried on. Absolutely loved it. Loved it. I'm a show-off anyway at the best of times, so yeah, I loved it. Ooh, I'm exhausted.
Even I need to sit down after that.
Oh, so nice. She has more energy than me.
No, you're really, really good. Really good.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was great. Great to see.
All right, guys, we made it.
We did just about. Who's more tired, you or me?
Yeah, I don't know. You have more energy than me. I can tell. I'm very, very happy that you have enjoyed your cruise, and I'm very happy that you have had the opportunity to learn some Latin dance.
That's what I'm going to take away from this cruise, is you teaching me the salsa steps the other night. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank
It's been a pleasure.
Yeah. Enjoy the rest of the night.
It's a nice way of ending the cruise, watching Linda having a 5 minute of fame.
One of my many 5 minutes of fame.
Absolutely.
For those watching, I'm 70. But I can do it, anybody can do it.
It looks like dance fever is spreading through the ship, as Dad Scotty and 4-year-old daughter Kayla are also getting ready to hit the dance floor.
Are you getting ready to go out? Yeah?
I want to dance floor.
The dance floor.
Earlier in the week, Kayla had a surprise in the Piazza when she was joined on the dance floor by Stanley the Bear. But tonight, it's all about her and her daddy Scotty as they head to the Piazza to enjoy some live music and a little dance.
There was a lot of times where it was a lot of the older side of people. They'll be getting, dressed in their suits and their tuxes, and they'll be going out for like fine meals and fine nights out. And obviously there was times I'm sat there with Kayla and I'm in a shorts and t-shirt. I felt that I can't be a part of what everyone else is. So I decided we should do the daddy-daughter dance. It was nice to just to say, right, let's get dressed up and have a last dance.
Not too bad for 41.
Not bad at all, Scotty. But Kayla's dress is prettier.
Really?
Yeah.
Getting ready for a last dance. It's a whirlwind of thoughts and emotions. I was very blessed. I'm about to take my beautiful daughter to the ball, as they say. I'm going to have a little dance with her now on a cruise ship, which is something that I still pinch in myself, even at that time.
Go and party?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Lots of good memories from it.
This week, we've joined 3 fun-loving groups of people on a cruise around the Mediterranean, visiting destinations such as Santorini.
Wow, absolutely beautiful.
Naples.
Why did they got Marathon over there too?
Because he's a god in Napoli.
And Messina.
You want to see the Princess Castle?
Today is the last day of their holiday, and it's a sea day. Our holiday makers have packed their last day with quilling, quizzing and paper aeroplanes. And as the final night draws in, the Suriavanshi family have bedded in for the night before an early departure in Barcelona. But while some get some extra Z's in, others are making the most of every moment left on the ship, including Scotty and Kayla, who have dressed up to the nines for one last dance.
It's your favourite place?
And as their once-in-a-lifetime holiday comes to an end, Scotty is reflecting on their last day.
Absolutely amazing time. It's been a beautiful experience for both me and Kayla. Step 14!
Step 14, please.
So it's quite emotional, to be fair. Sort of start taking in the whole experience of what you've been doing, and Kayla was very, very happy. So yeah, it was a beautiful day, really lots of fun.
And what a perfect way to end the day with a gorgeous daddy-daughter dance.
We had the dance floor to ourselves. Lots of eyes on us, lots of people watching, but it was really cute.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It was amazing for her. She loved getting in a dress. She loves, she loves to go out dancing, and she ultimately is my new dance partner, you know.
What a memory-making week it's been. It's been absolutely amazing, and yeah, I can't wait to do this again with her, to be honest with you.
As Scotty and Kayla dance the night away, cruising newbies, cousins Linda and Jeff are making the most of the onboard ice cream shop.
Thank you very much, thank you.
Oh my God, look at the state of it.
And taking in their last breaths of refreshing sea air as they head to the upper decks of the ship.
Are we going upstairs?
Tonight, the fountain pool is set to come alive with dancing water. See, I told you dance fever was spreading. Illuminated by bright and colourful lights, the show promises to dazzle guests, shooting water up to 33 feet high.
Oh, wow.
Or at least it does when the weather is behaving itself.
It was really windy, and we were like...
Yeah. You imagine standing on that middle one? If you shot straight up in the air.
I don't recommend standing on it with your dodgy knee, Jeff.
Go on, one big one.
Always good to finish on a big one. But in true Linda and Jeff fashion, they are ending their last day with Linda doing what Linda does best. Dancing. As poor Jeff watches on.
My highlight of day 5 was being in the medical centre and being told I couldn't dance that evening.
And my highlight was being told Jeff couldn't dance that day.
It's been a week full of laughing, lounging and learning for our 3 groups of guests, who've all had a holiday they'll never forget.
Thanks, this is lovely.
But now, before we dock in Barcelona and say goodbye to our friends, let's hear what they have to say about their week cruising the Med. First up, Scotty and his daughter Kayla.
So the last day scoring, I'm going to give it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Solid 5. Beautiful sunset, music, Dancing water, ice cream, cake. Really great day. Loved every moment of it. Very sad because it was the last day, but very happy because it was a brilliant day. So, solid 5.
As first-time cruisers, did this week live up to their expectations?
Okay. The whole week, in my mind, was an amazing experience. Seeing new architecture, new places on a daily basis, seeing my daughter's appreciation for things more than just ice cream and cake. You know, she actually appreciated new towns and cities, learning different languages, really got in with the culture. Definitely something I think we're always going to talk about for the rest of our lives.
Next up, did the Suryavanshi family enjoy their first ever holiday together?
The cruise definitely lived up to my expectations. I wanted a good family time out, and I think the entire trip was really memorable.
Put one each like a ring around your finger.
That's going to be funny. It was absolutely lovely to wake up every day in a new destination, seeing something new as you wake up in the morning.
What's the name of the city?
Italy.
As a family, we truly enjoyed our few days on the cruise, and I would say I'm definitely converted into a cruise enthusiast now, and that would be my top favorite option to pick every time we go on a holiday.
For Siraj, being a guest this week has been a very different experience compared to when he used to work on cruise ships.
I'll definitely give a thumbs up to travel as a passenger with a family, but nevertheless, I think all the youngsters out there who are still in the phase of exploring their life, they should always give it a go and get out and work on a cruise ship, because it's amazing. You get to travel, you get to meet people, you get to see different places, live different cultures, and you bring that richness to your experience.
And you get paid to do everything.
And you get paid to do everything.
And finally, did this week win round cruise skeptic Linda and Jeff?
I've had some great high points on the cruise, yes. Some of my preconceptions have been allayed.
The bells, Esmeralda, the bells.
Try not to have preconceived ideas, because it does sway your view. And if they're not met, then yes, you can be disappointed.
My attitude to cruising has changed a lot over the week, I must admit. Something I didn't want to do in the beginning really turned my head, and I thoroughly enjoyed being on the ship, seeing the different countries. I enjoyed the entertainment on the ship, I enjoyed the food on the ship, and yeah, it definitely turned my head.
The one highlight of the week for me was dancing. Oh no, it's not actually. The highlight for me was Sicily. Just loved all of that. It was just a great day.
Before we go, I just want to check one thing. Scotty, I seem to remember you promised us a ship-themed tattoo.
This whole experience was a life changer. We love it so much, and I loved it so much that I actually got it tattooed on my leg there. It's a memento that I'm going to remember for the rest of my life. Absolutely blessed.